Our Minecraft server is provided by Servercraft, offering reliability, support, and performance. Get your own server from servercraft.co. Want something to listen to while playing Minecraft? Why not try an audiobook from Audible? Listeners of our show will get one free book of your choice when you sign up for a 7-day trial. Go to audibletrial.com/The Shaft.
This week, our show is sponsored by these awesome folks. Moppin, who says,
Midnight is the witching hour, 3 p.m. is the ducking hour.
Solai, who says, hi to C418, Notch, Terry, Chris, Matthias, Josh, Danny, and Scattle. Acob Carosa, who says,
good morning, everyone, and have a Minecraft day.
Jassim, who says, I got engaged! Yay! I love my wife. She is the best! Scoot, who says,
Party Squad!
Adam Clowder, who says,
I love you, C418. K-pop is the best.
Manan Split, who says, Animal Pants is an anagram for Banana Split. Ambiance, who says,
oh God, how did I get here? I am not good with money.
Toasted Jelly, who says,
OMG! Single rainbow all the way. What does it mean?
And Casil, who says,
nice.
Can't sleep, gotta build. There's a ground that needs to be filled, and all I wanna do is dig.
From the Dead Workers Party, a podcast about all things Minecraft. Enjoy your stay in the Shaft.
The Shaft, episode 22, recorded on February 26, 2011.
I'm Brent Copeland.
I am Wes Wilson.
And I am Eric Fullerton. And today on The Shaft, we have a special guest. He is Daniel Rosenfeld, a.k.a. C418.
Yay!
Hi.
Hello! And this is the man who single-handedly composed the music for Minecraft. Very awesome.
That's right.
Very excellent. And everyone can just, I don't even know what to say. I'm a loss of words. We have C418 here. This is awesome.
Yeah, that could be a really short podcast if we all just blank out.
Yeah, well, we're done.
What more needs to be said?
Yeah.
Awesome. So what should we do here? Should we just ask C418 some questions?
I think so.
All right, then.
Well, I think first off, I think a lot of people, this is all over the net. People love asking this, so let's get it out of the way. How did you get involved with Mojang?
It's pretty easy, actually. Marcus is a nerd. I am a nerd. Yeah, right. And, well, we were just both idling in an IRC chat from TickSource, actually. And yeah, what I'm doing is showing off, and he liked my music. And had this tech demo and asked me, do you want to do this music for this sort of weird tech demo where you just can place blocks? And I thought, yeah, of course. Yeah, and it wasn't serious. So yeah, and now I'm here. And
So when you saw it getting big, did you start getting nervous or I guess you're excited and go, oh my God, this is huge?
Yeah, I was amazed. I basically quit my job, actually. Yeah. So
wow, that's good.
I'm hoping to get freelance with all of this.
Oh yeah,
We want to quit our jobs,
yes.
just so you know.
Well, speaking of jobs, I see on the Two Player Productions and the Kickstarter page that you're going to be doing the score for the documentary if they get funded.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's I was tweeting I would love to make the soundtrack, and he just made me, do you want to set the soundtrack? I said, yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
And that's the story.
Also, I had another question. When you give music to Notch or Mojang, do they generally like what you give them with no changes, or do they ask for changes or suggestions?
Usually I just upload it on Dropbox, and Marcus just says f***ing awesome. And usually it doesn't say anything else.
Wow, that's a good review.
Yeah.
So when you
So I,
when you started working on the music, I mean, there's this very forlorn quality to a lot of the stuff. Did you know that the monsters were going to be going out and it was going to feel like a very isolated game when you were making some of this music, or did that just sort of happen organically as you were making music for it?
well, when I started making music, like those 3 original songs you always hear, it's like I made it for a tech demo where you just could place blocks, and it was isolated, so I thought it would be fitting. But when Notch actually finally put the music in, it was like we had multiplayer like sandbox, and it's like this really totally fucked up world, million of colors and totally insane people. So I was a little bit depressed because it didn't fit anymore. But yeah, now it does all again. So yeah. It's fine.
So speaking of that and the multiplayer, do you plan on making a bunch more music specifically for SMP for the multiplayer servers?
Yeah, I think the records were sort of made for multiplayer because they are like a bit more upbeat, I think.
Yeah. So and I see there's already a lot of records already made. How many records are expected to be in the game?
I have made 14, of which all 14 are leaked, I think, on the internet. Thank you, internet. And I have like 5 guest songs from Machine Drum. He's like a pretty awesome musician. Ilkay, nobody knows him, but he's awesome too. Another Soundscape, he makes like the music for, what's the game called again? Cobalt. It's nominated on IGF. And Danny B wanted to make a song for Minecraft. He didn't do yet. Yeah. Well, Retchel maybe. Retchel, yeah.
And so do you just have them make the song, or are y'all collaborating on the songs?
Usually it's like, I make a song for you, make a song for me.
Very
And
cool.
Oh,
really
okay.
And there's rumors that are maybe not rumors anymore, but are you working with Deadmau5 on some songs too?
Yeah. Right now we don't, because he's doing an album and I'm doing an album, but the plan is that we eventually want to collaborate on some songs for Minecraft. Like 5 or something.
Every time I see videos of Deadmau5, he totally intimidates me. The number of knobs he has in his immediate vicinity make me feel like an inadequate person.
Yes.
And the one thing, speaking of the records, like right now we have 2 colors. Are they all going to be colored differently, or do you know if there's going to be some other way to differentiate the records?
The colors were Marcus' ideas, so I'm not really affiliated with it, so I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, good. That answered my next question: is did you choose the colors?
I didn't.
Well, cool. Do we want to go through get news and the other segments out of the way, and then get to the listeners' questions?
Yeah.
And we'll get some more questions from us as well, and then.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
From the Minecraft Daily, news and updates.
So today.
And the news today.
So, breaking news, I guess, would be this morning, a couple hours ago, Notch has left Sweden to go to GDC in San Francisco.
Game Developers Conference, for those who don't know what that is.
So that's pretty awesome. Also, we have the... Well, okay, here's some more news. The iPad, or the Minecraft is going to be officially for the iPhone and iPad, and then Android to follow. So that's pretty cool. You know, before it was just kind of a rumor or a joke or something. I don't know what that was.
And it sounds like when he's been asked questions, or I've heard him answer the questions before, it's going to be different from the actual game that we know now, because it's going to be built for the iPhone. And I don't know what that means. If it's just how you move and do stuff will be, functionally different, of course, or if gameplay itself will change and be some kind of micro game of Minecraft. So that'd be interesting to see.
I have a very difficult time seeing how the memory on an iPhone or like an Android device is going to be able to handle any kind of... It's probably going to be much... How it handles the chunks is going to have to probably be different. It's probably going to have to...
The good thing about an iPhone is they save the memory on an SSD, and SSDs are f***ing fast. So it just gets saved and loaded from there. So you don't really need the RAM.
Yeah.
So yeah.
cool.
Oh, that's a good point.
So are you excited about this coming to iPhone?
Yeah, I think so. I hate the ports, so yeah.
Well, you have to make sure they haven't.
I mean, there's like fake games from Minecraft.
He's opening up his iPhone now.
You'll have to make sure they put an in-app store to purchase your song straight from the game.
Oh yeah.
I hate iTunes.
Doesn't everyone?
Well, yeah, I mean, you can hate iTunes and not hate iTunes money at the same time.
Good point.
Also, speaking of GDC, the guys from Two Player Productions are going to be down there. They announced on their blog, they just had an update that they got some special passes, so they'll get some footage from there, which is awesome. And speaking of that, everybody needs to go out to the Kickstarter page. Just go to Kickstarter and search for Minecraft. It'll be the only one. They're doing a documentary. There's already some footage. There's about 20 minutes, I think, out that they showed, and it's incredible. It's
really good.
Very interesting documentary, and we need to support it. They're at about 90,000 right now. They're asking for 150,000, which is really small for a full-length feature, especially having to fly, all over the country and all over the world. So please go out there and support it. I know we are. And we plan to help in any way possible as well.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be amazing. And is it $60 that gets you the wind-up creeper?
Yeah,
That's
$60
awesome.
will get you the wind-up creeper.
Can't wait to see that.
I was just personally, we're gonna do something from the Dead Workers, but personally, I was gonna get the at least the DVD. But then I saw the next jump was with the creeper, and I was like, okay, I gotta get the wind-up creeper. So go out there and get one of those for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, really good documentary. So also, we saw a tweet this week from Notch who said, for one, we decided we would not want to add, we do want to add a food meter. You'll be able to play without food if you want, but won't be as cool if you do.
Is that hinting at buffs, maybe?
It's kind of like Sims now, right?
Well, I mean, I do think that there is something to be said for, I am a creature I must eat kind of thing. I mean, there's something there. I don't.
It gives a reason for food.
Yeah,
more than just healing up. I think it's kind of, maybe it'll work like the old EverQuest days where when you ate, you stopped getting like your meter back if you didn't eat, so you'd get your mana back and your health back slower. You'd still get it, just slower. Yeah. So maybe that'll do. It'll just speed up getting your health back or something instead of giving your health back.
Yeah.
Right.
Either that, or if you're unfed, you mine slower.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, fatigued.
Yeah,
because wasn't it you that had never done any food thing?
I still haven't.
Stuff, so.
I made myself a nice iron hoe, and I have been meaning to go and do some
iron hoes are the best kind of hoes.
and I need to go and do some hoeing, and I want to go hoe. And I haven't because it's so low on my priority list. But now, if there's a buff or some kind of benefit for doing it, I'll hoe tomorrow.
Or maybe like some pimp shoes or a pimp cake.
Yeah. Wait.
Okay. So there's also a big old update happened. I don't know if we want to go over all of this because it's 1.3. I would definitely go to the wiki and look at it because they have everything, even the hidden changes and things like that. What are some things in there that y'all liked? Have you been playing the update, Daniel?
Sure.
What's your favorite thing about this update?
I think I like that ambient occlusion is a normal thing now. It sort of fits.
Yeah, I agree. It was very surprising to see that.
I was very surprised because you remember I had made the joke to tweet to Notch about how I was very surprised it was included. I like it. I like that extra little dark edge at the bottom edge of blocks obscuring the demarcation.
Yeah, it's easier to see. I mean, it's almost like making an outline around the block. So when you're far away, you can really see the shapes and stuff. Everything before just kind of blended together.
To me, it's almost like watching a home video and then seeing a movie. Like filmed at 24p instead of 30 frames or something. So that's the difference to me. It feels like you're playing a movie now or something.
Yeah, and what's even more crazy is its default as on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's Pretty cool. I mean, I had already got used to it, so I was always, having to update patch it every time. But for a lot of people, they're like, "Oh my god, the game is different. It's new. It's a new graphic engine."
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest things from the patch that I liked is, and I think it's a game changer, is the seeds. I think it's genius, in a genius way, built in a new way to make just infinite amount of playability to Minecraft. Make it so exciting that now we can be on the same map just by typing in the word. There's already been the 404 games out there, and people are having a blast off that.
Yes, the 404 challenge. I'll link to this in the show notes. You have to check it out. It's really fun. Also, F8 is nice because F8 will give you a smooth camera movement. So for machinima or music videos and stuff like that, very cool.
I accidentally turned that on and it confused me very, very much. I had no idea. I'm like, what did I do? So I left Minecraft and turned it back on.
And some other things I liked is they changed the F keys to toggles instead of having to hold them down.
Yeah, that's nice too.
So that'll be nice.
Yeah, F1, just keep it there. Also beds.
Of course, you can't.
Beds is probably the biggest thing everyone noticed and wanted to experiment with.
I actually started my first Let's Plays this week on the beds. I did one on the bed, and it was real quick because I wanted to know what it looked like to actually use the bed. Like, I'd seen everybody like, oh, here's how you make it. I'm like, so let's see what it looks like to get in and pull the sheets up. And then people wanted to know what it was like in the nether, so I did those too.
Well, it's funny when you wake up from the bed, you're standing next to the bed against a wall, and you automatically punch one time. I noticed that every time I'd wake up, I'm looking at the wall and do a little punch. Like, what is that? Like, morning exercises?
Are you slapping yourself to wake yourself up?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm so mad. Just punch the wall. I don't want to wake up yet,
I actually tried to. I was like, okay, I have never discovered anything in this game. I was like, so I know the beds are going to be in this. I don't know how to make them. I'm going to try to figure out how to make a bed on
your
table.
own.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
that's a lot of combinations of.
Well, that's just it. I'm like, okay, well, what goes in a bed? Well, it's probably a feather bed, so it'll probably be feathers and wood.
Yeah.
So I spent about 20 minutes playing with feathers and wood, and then I was kind of frustrated. I tweeted about it. I was like, I'm trying to figure this out on my own, and it's just not.
Did somebody spoil it and tweet?
Well, instantly, yeah, like within 2 seconds. Oh, well, you needed, and it's not like tweets are long enough to where I can tell I'm getting a spoiler before I get it.
Right.
And so I was like,
So you hear that, everybody? Don't follow Wes on his Twitter because he doesn't want your info.
Well, yeah. So then, to comment on your bed stuff, one thing I did notice is if you went to bed before mobs spawned, mobs didn't spawn and die in the sunshine.
Oh, really?
At least that's what I experienced, because I was like I was in a place where I was kind of going out in the morning and farming, feathers and stuff, and I noticed that if I went to bed before the mob spawned, there wasn't stuff laying out on the ground the next day.
Oh, yeah.
So, just a little information.
So Daniel, what did you do when patch 1.3 came up? Did you first play the game, or did you first go to YouTube and watch videos?
I first played the game, and then I've seen all the changes on YouTube.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like the integrate stuff. What was it? The redstone stuff, the new stuff. What was
repeater block.
Repeaters.
Exactly. Yeah. The delay.
Yeah.
I guess it's more of a delay, but it's actually a diode as well. And it's actually a lot of different things packed into one, because it only lets power flow one way. So it's a complicated block. It's cool that he put it in there. I don't know, it's just so unique with its own levers and everything. And I've really been playing with it, but getting really frustrated because I'm not able to build what I want yet, but I know it's possible. So, I mean, it's part of the fun,
So Daniel, do you like the music blocks in the game? Do you play the note blocks? Have you been trying any songs in there?
Yeah, well, I have tried making music in my sequencer when I made the sound effects, but yeah, I tried it in game, but I'm not satisfied with it because I guess I'm a producer. I want more.
Right.
I
I want more. Yeah. I guess it's also the lag, the timing of the redstone is probably kind of frustrating too, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But we're getting there. I guess I can say what I'm saying. It's not a big secret anyway. It's kind of another Minecraft rave kind of video.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not exactly what I did the last time. It's got some extra,
You're such a liar.
It's got some surprises. I know.
Should be a video. Like, look at this. This is a Minecraft rave video.
I'm a
And
big
you
old.
faked it.
Called out by C418.
I know, I'm a big old cheater.
He fessed up to it, though.
Well, the one I'm working on, let's just say it may or may not be fake. but it's visually very cool. Anyway.
Well, there are a ton of changes, and we want to get to the questions and stuff. We want to talk to C418. So we're going to not talk anymore about the patch stuff. Go to the link we'll put in the show notes and read all about it.
Yeah.
So that, any more news? You have any news, Daniel?
Nothing else, no. Minecraft soundtrack is releasing next week or something.
Oh, sweet. So
Very nice.
do you have a...
Minecraft Volume Alpha.
Do we have a... I want to hear more about this. Do we have any more info on that? Like price, date, anything like that?
Date, I don't know yet. I still need an album cover. I don't have that fixed yet. So something next week, I guess. Or the week after that. It's $4 on Bandcamp.
Wow.
Oh, that's cheap.
I think it's like 50 minutes of music, 10 additional music, 10 minutes additional soundtrack music.
Wow.
That isn't in Minecraft. Sheet music, sheet. And yeah, that's it.
Well, very cool. We'll definitely get the link in the show notes for the episode
Cat
once
in
it's
stereo.
released. Oh, sweet.
Very cool, man. I can't wait for that. Okay, yeah, we'll push that next week for sure.
And are you just looking for? Do you do the album covers yourself, or do you kind of look for someone to make it and you find something cool?
I still don't know yet because I have no idea what it should look like. But maybe I'll hire Junk Boy or something. Or
You
some guy.
should crowdsource it.
Yeah, or just put a big Shaft logo on the front.
Nice. Or poop blocks. I don't know. Awesome. Well, cool. All right. I guess that's the end of news. Let's do it.
Resources.
So this is the part of the show where we give you the links that you need to survive the Minecraft world. And the first one we want to throw out there is c418.org. You can get a lot of free music just going there and listening to it, and you can definitely see the updates that Daniel puts out there. Any sneak things on the site that people should, or what should people go look for on the site?
Yeah.
Like just the music and...
So yeah, go there.
Go there, as you can see.
Yes. Let's see. Also, oh yeah, old interview. An interview with C418 on Electro Jams
From Halloween.
from Halloween.
That's
So
kind of cool.
it's a little old and maybe outdated, but there's a lot of info
Wait a sec.
that's more about his music. So he stepped out for a second. There he is.
That was my cat. He was raging.
Rage Cat.
So go look at that interview. There's some questions that we probably won't ask on here because they were more general to music and not Minecraft. So if we didn't ask something that people want to go there. Also, the last thing we have on here is music related. Is the Minecraft song planner on the Minecraft forum. There's a link for it. And we'll put a link for it in our show notes.
Oh yeah, I think we talked about that last week, but I've actually used it this week with the new redstone creation stuff.
Yeah. And I brought it back just, in honor of C418.
In honor, yes. Have you used this tool at all, Daniel?
No, I didn't.
It's pretty.
No.
It's pretty cool. It's
Yeah, but if I want to make music, I want to make it pure.
right.
Right.
Well, man, we got a ton of questions up here. So we ready? We ready for listener contributions? We don't have a bumper, so
We actually do, but you didn't see it either.
Can you play some music over there? Do you have your synthesizer still hooked up?
Yeah, but I don't think I can play music because I don't have any. Oh wait, let's see. What's this?
This would be awesome.
Yeah, I can play music, like Minecraft music even.
Sweet.
Listener contributions.
Listener contributions.
Listener contributions.
That was cool.
Awesome. Thank you.
The chat room really liked that. Awesome.
So
Very
this
cool.
is where we ask the questions that our listeners send in, and we pulled out all the nuggets from Reddit, from the forums, from email, and thanks for sending out the link on your site for the Reddit and stuff. We got a lot of stuff on our forums, people coming in and posting questions. So the first one here is from, I think it's really DEA Boy, maybe Dead Boy, one of those. He asked, and we actually kind of already asked this, did Notch give you any hints at what they were looking for, or did you have to figure out what would fit?
Actually, he didn't give me any, way or reason to make music. He just said, make music and make it awesome.
And you did.
Yes.
Yeah, I try my best.
That's very tenacious,
so,
D.
No, I'm like the big person behind the music, so it's all my call.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very cool.
Louis00333 says, are you ever going to make an official song for Minecraft, like when you start the game, your song plays?
I might have. Let's see. No, that's not it.
That's awesome.
Oh, shit, that's a lot of files. Wait, this is PG-13, right?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Something like this.
Cool.
Very cool.
Wow. Yeah, that would be nice. It's so calm.
Yes.
Nice. I like it. All right. Next question here from Medley. He says, how much more Minecraft music should we expect in the near future? Will it be in-game music?
I have no idea.
Or objects such as records or maybe something else? And, wow, there's a lot of questions here. And that new music will be the same but catchy piano-driven melodies that we have all come to love?
Oh, well, the first question. I have no idea how much music. I made like an hour or more of ambient or random music for Minecraft, and then there's like another hour of record music. I don't know, maybe I make 2 to 3 hours of a soundtrack. If it's, maybe that much.
Yeah.
What's the next question? Will there be in-game music? Yeah, records, nothing else, I guess.
Yeah, more
And
records.
yeah, if the music is the same, I have no idea. It's a really dynamic process. And it could change any day, so I don't know, maybe.
Very cool. And Bob Mills asked, has playing Minecraft inspired the creation of additional music for Minecraft, or does inspiration come more from outside the game?
Yeah, I think so. Playing Minecraft and just doodling some tunes, yeah, that definitely helps. So I think most music comes from Minecraft, I guess.
That's cool.
Borigano asked a question we asked earlier, but I still wanted to give him credit for it. How do you feel about, or how do you feel being planned to work with Deadmau5?
It's worded.
It's cool.
That is really weird. Yeah. So let's skip on to the next question. Is there any? This is from Own with a Q. Kern. Is there any difference between making music for a game and just making music? If yes, what's the difference?
Yeah, the difference is most of the difference is like you don't have to make it too loud. Like if it's louder than the sound effects, then people scream at you, "Why do you make the music so loud? I can't hear anything!" And then they make the music off. And
I can imagine. I can also
difference actually.
I can also imagine that you don't want to have some of the, like, you don't need to focus so heavily on something that's really catching you for some of this ambient stuff too. Is that true?
Yeah, you don't want to have too much attention on the music if it's not epic fights or something.
Right.
So, and it's really hard to make fight music in Minecraft. Really, it is. I've seen mods, but they are all sorry. Oh no, I mean, I've seen mods, but they are all pretty bad.
He goes on to say, if you would compare yourself to a Minecraft block, critter, or monster, what would that be?
What? I didn't listen.
It says if you want to if you were to compare yourself to a Minecraft block, critter, or monster, what would it be?
What a great question.
Diamond.
Diamond. Nice.
No, stone. I don't know.
And then his last question of the 20 or so he sent in is one of the obvious things the community can give back to you is money. In what other ways can we express our gratitude for your amazing work other than money? He's saying.
Spread it if it's not illegal. Like Minecraft music. If you spread that, that's like illegal, I think.
But spread your other music that you've shared?
Yeah, that's free. Yeah, of course.
Okay, excellent.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. HCX asked, or wanted to just want to know. Oh, okay. Did you do any other collaborations aside from Deadmau5, and or do you plan on doing more?
Yeah, we did one song together. Like, we just doodled a song in 2 hours, and people say, like, "F yes." Damn, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. It was just a test if we could work together, and it did work, so yeah.
So now it's
We
on.
plan to do more.
There's also something I wanted to ask before I forget. There's been talk on the net about the music and the sounds in the game. Do you do the sounds as well, like all the sounds, like for the creatures, for the gas, for the nether, for all that, or do you just strictly do the music?
I do the sound effects too, yeah, but not all of them. Like, some are placeholders and are still in the game. Like the oof, that's placeholder from Notch.
Okay.
Or the creepers, that's a placeholder too, actually, but we don't want to remove it.
Yeah.
That's
And speaking of the gas, Bulbasaur asked, where did you get the sounds for the gas? That stuff is creepy, dude. That is the
Way
It might be
creepiest.
embarrassing if I say it was myself with sound, with pitching and stuff.
Dude, seriously,
But
it's
it is.
creepy.
Yeah.
Like, I go in there and I want to cry because, like, oh my god.
I have a question. I've always imagined, the little pop sound when you pick up an object, and how you pick up a bunch of them, it goes. I've always imagined that Notch made that sound with his own
I
mouth.
think it's from freesound.org.
Really?
Actually. I made like that chicken egg,
Yeah.
but that's it.
Nice. That's cool.
And I'm sorry, I skipped around here. So I guess we're at Alt Future.
Yep. Eric.
Old Future is the place to be. Where am I?
Okay, I'll ask the question. Alt Future says, is there any way for your fans to meet you in person?
Oh, I know that guy. Hi! Yeah. I sometimes have like GPS on my Twitter, so you see my exact location. So if you want to step by and say hi, you can.
Cool.
That's funny. So, like, feel free to stalk you.
Yes, feel free to stalk me, yeah.
Looking out the window.
They're under your bed. Let's see. Noxadante says, your music keeps me from killing people. No joke.
So that's just a comment, I guess.
Yeah.
It doesn't help for me.
Nice.
It doesn't help.
And M Machine asks, when is Minecraft going to get a sleep jingle all its own?
I think it does already.
So
Like,
M Machine,
wait a
turn up your volume.
No, I can't show it yet. It's like OST stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
It's coming.
Oh.
Vinku asked what Brent asked. Do you make all the sound effects in the game? But then he goes on to say, have you used the note blocks in Minecraft, and will you be using them in a future Minecraft song? Like, have you thought about like maybe using the making a song that sounds like note blocks in the distance?
I think that's so cheap, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, maybe. That's a weird idea, I think. Yeah, I did make all the sound effects. Yeah, that was the other question, yeah. And yeah, I have used note blocks and I don't like them, but you do, so that's okay.
Let's see. What is next here?
Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur says, first of all, I love all your music, especially the album Bushes and Marshmallows. But I digress. Here is my question for you. Is there any connection between the color of the records and the songs they play? That's cool.
No.
Faynet says, hello, C418. I love your music. End of that story. And my question is, will you ever make any music for Minecraft that involves vocals?
No. Marcus definitely said no vocals, so no.
Okay.
So we're not going to see a Shaft album with In Search of Diamonds on it in the game.
I see that would be very distracting
I don't think so.
and weird. Yeah.
Nima55 says, for a while there was a rumor that you were going to change the damage sounds of things like bones cracking. Is this still going on?
Yeah, it is. I made the sound effects, but Mojang is having focus on other things, I guess. So it takes time, I guess, to implement.
And they go on to say that Nima55 has as a girl, it's a bit weird to hear manly grunts when I get hurt. Is there going to do you know anything about maybe having a female avatar with female sounds? Is that in the work?
I think Marcus definitely said block tits are something he doesn't want to do.
And I think that's legitimate. I think that's a good plan.
I don't want to beep that one out. That one's too funny. Should I not beep that one out?
Don't beep it out.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay to say tits.
It's okay for Daniel to say it, not you.
Well, you can bleep mine out.
I like tater tits. George Carlin, man, come on. That's going to get pulled out.
And if also while we're doing this, if anybody has any questions in the chat room, feel free to shout them out, and we'll see if we can get some of those as well. Yeah. One here we have from Zixel. Have you ever planned to take your recording devices out in the woods and add even more realistic noises to the game?
Yeah, I did, but it isn't implemented yet, so... We can just wait, I guess.
We're getting a lot of good little insight here.
And from the chat room, Mining Dude wants to know, how did you choose C418 as your screen name?
That's good.
Well, I was on Steam, and I was thinking of a nickname. And it was so random, I thought it would be okay, I guess.
Okay.
Ryusho Yosai says, what programs do you use for making your music?
Let's see. I use Ableton Live mainly. That's a amazing, damn amazing program. Complete 7. It's like a load of VSTs, like a huge load. Yeah. Well, let's see. I'm using all the FabFilter products and these D16 programs. And then, wait a moment, I have to show this to you.
And for the audio listeners, he's showing us boxes. Lots of them.
For example, I have this device. It's a Moog Voyager.
Ooh, fancy.
Wait a second. Now it goes.
Oh, cool.
Whoa.
Wow, nice.
Wow, that's pretty impressive, actually.
So amazing.
Very nice.
And yeah, I have a Virus TI, like here.
Ooh.
Virus TI.
We're looking at hardware.
That's it.
Yes, for the audio listeners only, this is kind of a hardware porn going on right now.
So yeah, go to YouTube and then look it up there.
Yeah,
so you can see
cool
it. 'Cause it's a lot of cool stuff.
Oh, so many cool toys.
Let's see. Gaja asks, any plans for music when a player gets near a diamond?
Maybe a jingle or something, I guess.
That's a cool question.
Starfist wants to know, what is your favorite song that you've made? Do you have a favorite?
No. No.
Hmm.
No. 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 No.
Let's see. Aramatak asked, do you plan on doing music for other video games?
I haven't been in contact with any guys that make an awesome video game yet, so not yet, but maybe.
So a follow up to that, have you talked to Mojang, or Mojang talked to you about doing for their game that has yet to be named, trademarked?
No, not yet.
Or that you can talk about, I guess.
Honestly. No, not yet. I've seen bits of the game, but
Ooh.
I don't know if they wanted to choose me to make the music for it, so
Right.
it's their choice.
Minecraft Man 156 asks, has Notch ever declined any of your music? Have you ever made something for him and he said, no, I don't want that?
No.
I think he says every time, effing awesome.
That's right. Yes.
I think there's
No,
more.
he doesn't. He just tries. He doesn't say anything, but he's occasionally reminds me that it's f***ing awesome. Effing awesome. Effing. Dude, that's hard.
So I know you mentioned that you're doing, I guess, civil duties, or going to be doing civil duties, and can't leave the country right now.
Yeah.
Or are there plans to be heading to Sweden after that is over to meet with those guys and work up there? Or
I have met with them in December, so I don't know. Maybe there has been some things to plan, but really, I can't say anything.
Okay.
yet.
Right. Here's a good little question from the chat room here from Play Walks. Says, will there be a death sound for the game over screen?
Maybe.
Wah,
It's- yeah, I think we thought about
Yes, do the ironic trumpet.
No, I was thinking about something like if you died a lot of times, like some depressing music would play.
Oh, that would be nice. That's perfect.
Something very forlorn.
Yeah.
and I believe this has already happens, but there is a question just to confirm. Is there different music for different biomes? Like, does different music play in certain biomes?
Yeah, I wanted to do that, but I think you walk around too much, so I don't think you can, do consistent music for that. Like, you're in the dunes and dune music would play, but then you are out of the dunes because dunes are boring.
Oh, right. Like if you switch out of
Your music
biomes
would
while the
still
song's
play.
going.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's a bit weird.
I actually love dunes. I that's like on our latest map, like the middle part of it is right in sand, and I love it. I everything's made out
I
of
did too.
sandstone, and it's
It's so Persian. Or something. It's so sandy.
Yeah, I've seen a Western city in Workbench. Yeah, Workbench.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, that last
Yes.
question was from Louis 00333.
All right.
Hate to not mention that. Danex asked, ninjas or pirates?
Choose wisely.
He's going to get the peg leg.
Pirates.
oh yeah, he's got a Monkey Island piece of 8. Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Gmod guy wants to know, how many man hours have you put in on the music for Minecraft?
5 months.
5 months of man hours.
Dang.
That's pretty impressive.
It is. Wowzer. Is there any hidden songs that we don't know about that you can talk about and not get in trouble?
Hidden songs?
Yeah, like something that triggers a song, that maybe...
No.
No? Okay, just wondering.
I mean, it would probably be on
Nothing is
Wikipedia
secret
by now.
Minecraft, you know that.
Or the Minopedia, but yeah.
Okay. Have we wound down the questions?
I don't know. They keep rolling on in.
Yeah. Have you been requested for boss battle songs yet?
We don't have any bosses yet.
So I was trying to sneak something out there. Was that wrong?
That's funny.
Any music lately requested that is for specific things that you can release?
No. I just make an original album currently, so... No.
Hey, here's a good little question from Lurker21 says, have you ever rage quitted while working on music for Minecraft?
No, but I think you sometimes need a pause if you make something, even music, so I think that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
No, I keep forgetting to say who did the question. That last one I asked was from Darth 118 Vader.
Mabinki wants to know if there's going to be... pardon me. I was looking at Starfist. What was your first job before you quit to make music?
I worked for Fresenius Medical Care. It's like a dialysis corporation, I guess. Or monopoly, actually. Dialysis machines, and I just checked if they work and then sent them out. Yeah, that was so boring.
And Aramatech asked, will you take commissions for music?
Yeah. If I have time.
So should they just go to your website and contact you there? Send out a...
Yeah, if they have an awesome project, I'm in.
Sweet.
That's cool. Also, I read somewhere, I guess it was an interview with you, where you were saying that you were waiting for the audio engine to be upgraded so that you could do more things that you wanted to do. Is that in motion that you know of?
I don't think the audio engine is gonna be upgraded anytime soon, but I would love to have a different one. A current one is like, it doesn't allow like 2 songs streamed at the same time, and it doesn't work. The sound engine just crashes. Or like after 30 sound effects, it crashes too.
Ah, I see.
It's a weird engine. It's really simple. So yeah, there isn't much freedom for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that it?
I think I'm...
We can go to Excavation Station. Just let the questions keep rolling in.
Yeah.
How's that sound? All right.
Nice segue, by the way.
And we're about to hear in this bumper that we're about to play, we're going to hear a sound effect from Daniel.
Yep.
Is that right? Yes. And it goes to something like this.
Excavation Station.
Was that? Yeah?
I did some new explosion sounds, actually. I think they are in a Minecraft folder, too. So if you want to take a listen. They aren't implemented yet, but they are there.
Ooh, there's a little hidden nugget for people. Well, I've got one that I want to see implemented. So, it's an MP3 player. So, like, say you have the MP3 player and you put it in your craft slot, and you could put a record in the other craft slot, and then it'd put it in there, and you no longer have the record, but now you always have it in the MP3 player, and you could store all your records in one block.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, I had some people give me a bunch of records, and then I died, and I feel really bad.
Because the records are gone now?
Yes.
Yeah, you shouldn't have died. But if you had an MP3 player, you would have lost that instead.
So would it be like a old school Sony Walkman kind of looking thing, maybe?
Whatever.
Or maybe it's like iTunes. Maybe once you put the record in, it's like iTunes, and you own the music from then on.
But you can't download it from the right thing because you're at the wrong place at the right time.
I don't know what you're saying.
iTunes
well, how about instead of an MP3 player? It's so modern and not Minecraft. How about
that's true.
How about a jukebox where you put multiple discs in? You know, multiple.
Or like a traveling troubadour band or something that you fit in your pocket.
Nice. With a little monkey that tags along.
I don't like where we're going with this.
and my other one was in SMP in the multiplayer server. I would love the engine to detect when X amount of players were in a place and create some songs specifically for that. So it only played if, say, there were 20 people in the same chunk.
Like party music.
I love it. I love
Party
it.
music.
Yeah, like some party music.
Would love that.
So that would be like triggers for music to be played, you know, which is great. I mean, that same mechanic can be used with if you're within a certain vicinity of a diamond, you have the music that plays, you know, 40 people in one chunk, disco music. Come on.
Bom, bom.
That's awesome. I love that. My suggestions would be some sort of waveform synthesis, so that you could create your own sounds. Like you would have a block that would be a sine wave, one would be a sawtooth, and you could actually kind of model your sound and then use that as your note in your song. So you could really create some sophisticated stuff.
Mm-hmm. That would be pretty.
You
cool.
know, and it might.
This,
I don't know.
no.
Is that too
The
complicated?
sound engine is too cheap for oscillators. It's too cheap, the sound engine.
Yeah, so we would need an upgrade there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it be cool? Like, would you like that?
Of course.
Be awesome. And then the other idea is and just an option where you could have continuous music play. You know, in WoW, they have the option. You know, in other games, it's basically whatever's in the queue. You know, just keeps the music rolling all the time.
Yeah.
I think it'd be kind of neat. I don't know.
I'd like that. 'Cause, yeah.
Sure.
As a mod on our server, and as people follow me all over the place all the time, whether I want them to or not, I would like a sound effect in the game that's only available in SMP and for mods, and it says, "Go away." That's what I'd like.
Oh,
That's what I'd like.
y'all can follow me all day long. I love it when people are around me.
It depends. I mean, sometimes I'm all
the
for
time.
it. Sometimes I'm all for it, and then sometimes it's like, stop? Why are you doing this? Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Do
Do you get that too, Daniel? Do you get people that just follow you around in game?
Of course. And hitting me randomly. Yeah, that's.
And
I think
like
that's usual for Minecraft.
and like humping your leg or something?
Yeah. Those things like people that hit you, try to kill you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess speaking of that, which do you prefer more, single player or multiplayer? Do you do a lot of multiplayer?
I think if I want to build something, I go with single player, but I occasionally go multiplayer to see what the people have been up to. So I think I don't like both.
There's a little too much nihilism in single player for me. Like it feels, if you build something, I want to be able to invite people over to look at it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
So
Screenshots.
Screenshots,
FTW.
videos, let's plays.
Yeah, there was. I was sitting watching our server screen, just monitoring like stuff on our server, and all of a sudden I see C418 was kicked from the server due to the whitelist, and I was like, that can't be. that really. So immediately I went and added him to the list just in case he came back. But you actually came to our forums and registered like everybody else, and I thought that was so awesome and just so down to earth cool that you did that. So I'll come back anytime. You're on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was in the rules, so I abided.
That's awesome. Yeah, we definitely need to play together.
And so, do you have any items for that you would like to see created in Minecraft? Is there something like big that you think would be cool? Kind of throwing you on the spot.
Not really, but every time Notch opens his mouth, he puts down these amazing ideas. So I just wait for him, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a good plan.
And we have a few here from the community.
And it's kind of focused in the same direction.
Yeah, we wanted to do music stuff. So,
Okay.
Crockett wants volume booster blocks to place on note blocks to make them louder or softer.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so like velocity, I guess, is what it really means or something.
Well, and you can have some instruments lower in the background.
I
And
think I asked Marcus if he wants to add velocity, but he said no. No.
Okay. It is kind of
That's
more
the
complicated, right?
intimate.
Yeah, it's like more complex. You'd have to, I don't know, it just doesn't seem Minecrafty. The next one though is nice. From Aircheap, says an amplifier block extends the reach of sounds. I like that because
That could work.
you got a huge song and you can't hear it unless you walk around physically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. We also have a call in here. Let's see.
Greetings, Shaftlandians. My name is Bill Yono, and I have a couple of ideas for excavation station. First of all, music blocks. I think it would be better if music blocks could be stacked, maybe 4 to 6 blocks high. Then setting off the bottom block would set off the stack, creating chords. Then the material behind denotes the instrument instead of underneath, so you would end up with a stack of note blocks, then a stack of materials behind it. Also, material on the side for sustained, sand for a short sustain, stone for a longer sustain, etc. The harder the material, the longer the sustain. I also think that they need to add a hi-hat. Maybe the material for that could be steel or gold. Secondly, half blocks, otherwise known as slabs. Right now, when you place a half block on the side of a whole block, it only connects to the bottom of that whole block. I think they should allow that to connect to both the bottom and the top of the whole block, which would make flooring easier, among other things, and allow you to make things like tables and better vaulted roofing for houses. Those are my ideas. Thanks for listening, and keep up the good work.
I have also noticed that multiple half blocks of different types will not stack. So you can't take a half sandstone and a half stone slab and put them together to make one block.
Yeah.
Because I thought it would be cool to have like fences where there was a single rail of stone slab, but I couldn't do it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the stone slabs have been kind of weird since day one, about that. It's like
It's like they really still fill up the full block. It's just they're invisible.
Right.
Right. Yeah, it's like using a PNG or something.
Right.
Take a grab.
Those anyway, because they are buggy and not really well programmed.
Yeah, and there's so many more now.
Yeah.
I thought the whole mechanic would have changed having all the new ones. But
Demand is too high, I guess.
yeah.
They're the best for making decorations though. Like anything you want to decorate, I mean, pretty much it's stone slabs and fences.
Yeah, and we essentially have more resolution now.
Yeah.
You can just draw more things. I mean, you have more.
Well, and I find I'd rather use those than making stairs. I'd rather make my stairs out of full blocks and half blocks for some reason than making a stair block.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of makes those obsolete a little bit.
I'd like to see solid stone stair blocks.
Solid stone stair. Oh, okay. Yeah, more stair variety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should be possible.
we have a excavation station from Mortvert in the chat room. A focus box. This is kind of, I guess, would deal with what you were talking about, Eric, where it focuses all the sound from your music blocks into one block. So maybe then you can have red dust and it would connect to it, and now you do have a central play for your thousands of blocks that are out there.
That might be a better solution.
One speaker point. Yeah.
Yes, you could have speakers. I like that. If it's not too complicated. It does add a lot of wiring to your circuit, which would be a big headache, but maybe a wireless transmission, maybe a receiver transmitter. No, I don't know.
It is time to move on.
Is it really?
It is.
I don't want to move on.
I don't either. I want to stay here all day.
All day long.
C418.
This is kind of a funny question. Mockman asked, did you get a free version of Minecraft, or did you have to pay like the rest of us schlubs?
Nobody got a free version. I think even Marcus paid.
Like maybe it wasn't built in the system to actually give a free one. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I messed up on that. That's why the gift things came out, right? So they could now finally give out free games
To their own employees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
pay it though.
it should be on the application though, right? You have an account, right, with Minecraft? Like, I'm not gonna hire you if you don't play the game. Come on.
Also, do you work with Mojang remotely, or do you go over there to their office and meet them and do stuff?
If I meet them, then it's just like for fun, I guess. And I usually work remotely, like in this room.
Mm-hmm. Are they pretty fun to hang out with?
Yeah, they are chill dudes. Unlike me, I'm mostly insane or crazy, I guess.
That's awesome.
And the last one, well, not the last, but another excavation station, Happy Man 2234 wants radios. Playwalks wants them too. And maybe you could listen to the Shaft in game.
Yeah, Gmod like.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
So, well, I guess we could sit here all day and let the questions filter in,
I know,
or we
it's like-
can move on and go to some pimpage and outro.
The
Yeah.
end of the show.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
It is sad.
It's very sad. One more question I got for you. Well, what is in your pockets right now? Is that a dumb question?
No, I love it.
He's checking.
A bit of dust.
Some dust.
Nothing.
And a diamond block. Pow!
Awesome.
Well, no, now the question sucked.
Oh, okay.
No, it had potential, though. Well, I definitely want to pimp out C418.org. Keep an eye on there. The Minecraft, the first album, will be coming out in a week or two. Everybody go out and buy that. It's only going to be like $4. Like, oh my God. OMG, baby. Dude, get it. Definitely head out to our channel, youtube.deadworkers.com. What else? Anybody else got anything else to say? Do you have anything you want to say that to your fans, to Minecraft players in general?
To the people you hate.
Yeah, thank you for bearing with me.
Excellent.
And thank you so much for coming on the show today. Yeah, I mean, we can't tell you how much that means to us. We appreciate it so much.
Yes.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Very
I'm
awesome.
swearing a lot.
That's okay. And we'll have to get back on after beta.
Wait, he yelled it during your
Yeah.
it's like, what?
It'll be hard for you to believe that, huh?
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, but we'll definitely want to get you back sometime.
Yeah, why not?
And play with you too. We want to play some
Yeah, you
Minecraft.
should. You should come on the server.
Yeah.
Now that you're on the whitelist.
Yes. Now that you've signed up correctly. And well, awesome. Well, I guess that is the end of the show. The end of the show.
It is.
But we'll
What a
do
short episode.
we'll do something fun.
We did
in
an
the
hour,
after show.
hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think so. Is
not
that
bad.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the next one we do with Daniel will be a 6-hour extravaganza.
Yeah.
And so that is it. And we will see you next week. Hey, Daniel, by the way, you want to play us out? You know, just play something and that'll be our outro. It'll be awesome. It doesn't matter what you do, it'll be awesome.
Wait. I'm just...
Oh, I thought that was the beat coming in. I was like, oh, here it comes.
Congratulations, you made it through The Shaft alive. See show notes and leave comments for this episode at theshaft.deadworkers.com. Send questions, comments, and audio to theshaft@deadworkers.com or leave us a voicemail at 256-812-1010.
Oh, wow. This is in THX. Imagine all the people.
Can you reveal how you did some of the ambient sounds in Minecraft? Some of the weird, crazy ones?
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
Let's
that would be awesome to know.
It's like simply absinthe. Yeah, and it has like a mutate button. If you press that, it does random stuff. Yeah. And there you have it. Random effect.
That's awesome.
Cool.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
And people keep asking me, is this an airplane? No, it's random. It's random. I didn't do anything. I just pressed the button. It's random.
Is that how they sound? Is this an airplane? Yeah. Is this a train?
Is this an airplane? How did I do slime effects? It's like soap. A lot of soap.
The soap in the hand first. Okay. Yeah, that's neat. Did you think of that in the shower? And then quickly grab a microphone?
Please say more soon to come Minecraft music. Okay, I say, what? Please play some more. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, let's see. No, I won't.
No. Mint for a pillow?
Yeah.
No,
That's good.
so is that's going to be in the game, or that is in the game? I haven't heard that one before.
That's going to be in the game.
That's really cool.
How did you make the creeper noise? I didn't. Who is better looking to you, Wes or Eric?
Well, why am I not on that list?
If you merge those two, that would be okay.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Darth.
All right, Wes, time to merge.
My wisdom and Eric's spry sensibility and youth, and Brent's
No, I wasn't in there. I don't get to be in the
amalgamation.
Can you make cookie sounds? Some cookie sounds? What does that mean?
What does it mean?
Cookie
Like-
sound?
Crunching?
Like eating a cookie? I don't know.
I can make an eating a nasty fry sound.
Why
that
is
sounds
Eric so cool and handsome? He isn't. How long have you been in music business? Good question. Let's see. Wikipedia.
Nice.
Let me look it up.
Like, let me Google that for you.
Okay, if Demon Days released 2005 and we have 2011, I think 6 years.
Someone had a question here that I've actually been wondering this too. For the spider sound, I always imagined it was like one of those little wind-up toys, like the gear in there going. How
No,
did you
no,
make
it's
that?
water hose. I just took a water hose sound effect and just put it in a sampler and pitched it up and down and stuff.
Ah,
Wait, what was the sound?
Makes
water hose.
Water hose.
Spider.
Spider. Holy crap, that is awesome.
That makes sense now.
Yeah, spiders can screech, by the way. It's amazing.
Did you do research into spider screeches?
I did do research, yeah. I did watch YouTube videos for a day, yeah. How do I say creeper in Germany? Creeper.
Dead Workers Party Network. The Shaft for all ages.